Come on, Hornets. Hey, Hornets is on the clock, y'all. The Charlotte Hornets is on the clock. Let's talk about this, man. Because look, listen, bro. If they do what the mock draft is saying they're doing, and they go get that Duke, that boy from Duke, Knueppel, come on, dog. You might well get Kyle Rittenhouse if you go get Knueppel.
Wow.
I'm serious. Like,
what?
No, seriously, man.
Like,
come on,
Knueppel, though.
Come on, dog. What does Knueppel go do in Charlotte, dog? You got Brandon Miller coming back. You got LaMelo Ball. You got who else? They got so many guards, man. We talked about Trey Mann. He's coming back. They got Smith Jr. These all are small guards that score it. Right? Where's Knueppel going? There's no guard position, and he's not a defender. Like, what? He's not even an elite shooter. Like, why would you get Knueppel?
This is interesting.
I need to go get. I guess I need to watch more film on Knueppel, man, because I'm like, oh, not Dennis Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. Not Dennis Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. But Dennis Smith Jr. is a name that he needs to be signed to somebody. You know, somebody that want a point guard that's gonna play defense. You know what I mean?
Now,
yeah,
what if they trade back? What if they trade back with this?
No, man, take Ace. It's a no-brainer,
I know what you want.
man.
I know what you want. And I know what sounds right. But one, this is Charlotte. They tend to fuck shit up. Two, we've been hearing the talks from the supposed camp that Charlotte don't pick him. You know, so I don't know. The pick is in. The pick is in. So we waiting.
I'm hearing a lot of people.
I almost feel like I feel anxious for Hornets fans, man, because I'm like, man, if like it's so many years in a row of them, not in a row, but so many years when they have an opportunity to get something generational, and they've been good lately because they got Melo and they got Brandon Miller. Those are good picks. But
make a guess who they get.
My Knueppel. That's my guess. My guess is Knueppel.
I'm gonna second that one.
Dominique, where you going with it?
You know, I feel like this is your team. Yeah, I know you're not gonna say it, but like this is Mel's team. Everybody, if everybody,
no, it's not.
Oh, I already know that.
You know, I'm just gonna say that for Mel. So you know, I just want what you want, Mel. I want you to be happy for your team. So, you know, because when my Knicks come up, it's just going to be like, I have no room to talk. I'm sitting here like, you know, like at the edge of my seat, like, what the hell is this damn, you know, the Knicks can't get a coach. And so like, I can't imagine that they're going to, you know, do right by their draft pick. So
let me turn this up real quick. Let me hear what Kendrick Perkins saying.
Come on, man. Drop the pick.
Yeah.
Drop the pick already.
Knueppel.
The only person that's be mad up here is Mel.
You're looking at number 4 like it's number 1.
It is. Ace Bailey is the best player in the draft. Ace Bailey is the best player in the draft, man. Yo, he's the best player in the draft, and he got the more upside, man. Like but Cooper Flagg has been considered the best for so long throughout high school and throughout his freshman year at college. Like, you can't miss that, because if you don't take him and then he turned out to be Knueppel,
yeah. Oh man.
Yo, these people trade Melo. Just trade him, man. It's over, dog.
Oh man.
Come on, dog.
Who's
they pick Knueppel, man.
If you trade Melo, who's your point guard?
It don't even matter that you pick Knueppel. You gave up any chance that you could build something.
Wow, that is crazy.
Dang.
Dude, what do they see in Knueppel, man?
I called it. It's not what they see in Knueppel. It's what they couldn't get.
What you mean they couldn't get? It was right there for them to grab.
It sounds toxic. They like it's hands off the merchandise. Hey, we're not going here.
They said the same thing about Kobe, and that was and Kobe or his camp. None of them said it. It was Jerry West that was putting false stories out there, so nobody wouldn't take them.
So who putting false stories out there so Ace Bailey's still available?
It's probably his agent. It's probably true that he didn't want to go to Charlotte because Brandon Miller is there, and from what I'm hearing, is Ace Bailey want the ball a little bit too.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Utah is next. The next three is Utah, Washington, and New Orleans.
So if he
barring
don't
any
go to
trade.
Utah, he's going to Washington.
Danny
for
Ainge
sure.
ain't stupid. So this is what you do, right? Danny Ainge is not dumb. Okay, you don't want to play for Utah? I'm still drafting you and I'm trading you.
I'm trading you.
Like Charlotte was like, oh shoot, he don't want to play for Charlotte, so let's run because we tired of superstars coming here and then leaving after their first contract. So let's not
I'm
even
gonna
deal with
draft
it.
you, and I'm gonna go get LaMelo and trade you to Charlotte.
Who? Utah?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No. They go draft Ace Bailey and they're going to go get a proven winner like Jaylen Brown or something like that.
Which is crazy hearing any reports that. Let's talk about that for a second while we got some time. Is it a blow up or what? What is going on in Boston?
Everybody is afraid of that. Everybody is afraid of that second apron.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these big contracts got to go.
So just to recap, Drew Holiday is back in Portland.
Right, which he don't want to be there.
Yeah, I doubt he even wears a jersey in Portland. He's gonna be going somewhere else, probably like a buyout situation, or I don't know, whatever they can do.
He should go to Miami Heat.
He fits there.
Maybe bring his ass to Detroit. Kristaps Porzingis is down in Atlanta.
He might stay there. Look at Knueppel, same size as the daggone commissioner. Get this dude off the daggone TV, man. Look at the highlights, man. They had a picture of him in high school looking like a girl, man. Look at his highlights.
That is funny.
Oh, it's nasty. It's giving JJ Redick.
I know what you say, man.
Dang.
But
I didn't know he was that short.
Right now.
He is not that tall.
Adam Silver pretty tall though. Adam Silver about 6'5". Look like Knueppel about 6'6".
Well, how tall is Monica? Oh, she got
Monica.
She got
Monica who? The singer? The Boy Is Mine?
No, Monica McNutt.
Oh, I thought you were somebody.
The girl interview, not the woman interviewing him.
These boys picked JJ Redick, man.
So I think KP stays in Atlanta too. I don't see him get
warm climates. Atlanta, people don't.
Dominique, they literally could have drafted Ace Bailey. If they want a Knueppel, they could have just went and got Joe Ingles. I mean, like, come on, dog.
Well, why do you think? So, who do you think made the decision?
Dude,
wait a minute.
It's a trade.
Washington just traded up with New Orleans.
Oh, so
they go grab. Oh my God. Hold on. Washington is at number 6.
Yeah.
And New Orleans is at 5.
7.
No, Utah's at 5.
7. Wait, what?
Why would they make that trade?
Why
New
would
Orleans
they
right
make
behind?
Washington was after New Orleans, right? Or am I tripping?
It was number 6.
Washington always been number 6. We sure?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
As far as long as I've known.
I just looked down and it was Utah, New Orleans, Washington. And I looked down again.
It's scrolling on the bottom of your screen since the beginning of the show.
Oh, shit.
I thought Utah's up next.
No, Utah's on the clock right now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah's on the clock.
The pick is in for Utah. Let's see.
They taking
this boy, and he got to leave North Carolina. Good job, Knueppel. Hey, look, good job, Knueppel. And the Knueppel family, man. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, man.
And fake ass welcome speech.
No, I'm dead serious, man. Hey, we can use him. Hey, I mean, he's in North Carolina, man. I mean,
how far is where the Charlottes play from
the flying Knueppel brothers? You guys watching this?
Yeah, I'm watching it. Look, Lord have mercy. It's like, come on,
Utah.
Dog. This is the mayonnaise and one mixtape.
Yo,
Utah taking Ace.
I mean, Danny Ainge. I feel like he would take the best player available.
Utah.
Knueppel belongs in Utah.
They taking Ace.
Yeah.
Danny Ainge ain't no fool. He's not stupid. He's taking Ace.
Like,
did they already take him?
No, I think that.
No.
Look at him smiling. Well, Hornets, you got yourself you got JJ Redick, baby.
He looks like he stole something, by the way.
That's the one player.
You see the look on his face, that smile that he just had just now?
Because
Yep.
he stole something.
They're taking these.
Yeah.
He sure did steal something.
He stole a top 4 pick. That's what he said.
Yeah, I have a minute and 20 left on the clock.
Nah, the pick is in for me.
I got pickers in.
I'm looking
now.
at the phone. I'm waiting for it to drop on the phone.
They got Ace.
It came across your phone?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Danny, I mean, we're smart.
Utah Ace Bailey.
So did they keep that pick or did they trade it?
I don't.
Who?
That was one of the teams that he said he wasn't working out for. He wasn't going to, right?
But that's a rumor. We don't know if that's a real report. You know
Right.
what I mean? But they said he didn't want to play for Utah or Charlotte. Look at it. Is he smiling? Let's see what he do when he hear his name. Look,
I'm
pissed.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Pissed.
Oh,
He don't even want to get up.
Him.
Look at Look at it. I told people
he
I don't
looking
wanna
at
go to
somebody's
Utah.
phone.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got it where the commissioner about to come out and say it right now. We about to see.
he looks
You
like
would've
he
been-
wants to cry.
He would have been better off in Charlotte.
He looks like he wants to cry.
So, hey, he would have loved it in Charlotte, dog. Playing the 3
He's smiling.
while Miles Bridges played the 4, and Brandon Miller was playing the 2, and Melo with the 1. Melo knows how to go back to a natural point guard that's not taking 20 shots a game.
He's smiling a little bit. It
He's
ain't
smiling.
no like super, ain't no super emotion, but he ain't like fuck type shit.
Yeah, he's smiling.
He smile. I mean, nigga just got drafted though. So I mean, he in the NBA now. So motherfucker gonna smile regardless. But
He better be smiling.
motherfucker gonna smile regardless.
So how does he fit next to?
What the roster in Utah look like?
So you
right
got
now?
Laurie
It's no
Market.
There is no
Who else
roster.
you got there?
They in influx, man. Utah.
Mm.
They do got a guard that I really like that came from Kansas. I think he won a championship with Kansas. He had a NBA body built already. He was 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'6". He's got a Nigerian name.
Oh, they got Kyle Filipowski too.
Is it a Jabi or a Baji or something like that? He can shoot it. He can shoot it. He can play defense. I like that dude. They got him. Look at this dude. Come on, Charlotte. How you pass this up?
Charlotte going Charlotte, dog.
I just can't believe it, dog. It's
Well, who do you think is behind that? Because we talk a lot about the Knicks' messed up decisions.
Hold on, what in the Feezy?
Who do you think?
What?
Why do you think they want that, Mel?
The Pistons ain't got no first round pick.
I don't know. It's just
how the hell?
In my opinion, well, you want my basketball opinion or you want my personal opinion?
Both.
My personal opinion that no one will allow me to say without pushback. So I say it and then I give you my basketball opinion. But my personal opinion is that Charlotte is not supposed to get certain players. And if they ever get a chance to get one of them, it's almost like Big Brother NBA is like, oh, Charlotte, don't even think about it. we seen what happened with LJ and Zoe wasting their first 4 years there. Y'all don't know how to cultivate a star or a superstar. Right.
Wow,
so if y'all ever look up and get one by mistake, give them up. As soon as y'all give them up, he leaving after his first contract or something. They just can't get a superstar there.
So
right.
Why allow them to get Melo?
I don't know.
Maybe they didn't believe in him as a superstar.
Yeah. I have no clue. He just broke through just like Kemba Walker broke through.
2 Duke, 2 Rutgers, and a Baylor.
But what is that
move? I'm trying to figure out what move Utah's get ready to make. They gotta move up. This team doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the roster. It's not making sense.
It don't make sense. I just got a bunch of pieces.
Britne? What's the roster?
Utah.
Yeah,
just went over.
They've always just had like a bunch of players.
Marketing,
like,
Kessler, Filipowski, Collins.
They got a lot of forwards. Number
they
one.
haven't been a team since Donovan Mitchell was there, and they were making playoff runs.
Right. So it's going to be some trades coming. They got Isaiah. How you say his last name? Collier.
No, it's bro. I can't believe they went for Knueppel at number 4. and Ace Bailey was right there. I just can't believe it.
I mean, it just goes to show like
What if
people are willing to do for a Klondike bar.
so? Y'all know that Vegas been trying to get a team for a while, and a team at the top of that list to move to Vegas was Utah.
Mm.
Y'all
Now
think
they showing now they showing Juju Watkins commercials.
I mean, Rich Paul is good at what he does.
Juju in the clutch?
Yeah.
I don't care what
Oh,
nobody says. We all know
man.
Mel is a Charlotte fan for sure.
Oh, for sure. Look at them
For
helmets
sure.
back there.
For sure.
North Carolina State.
Then he had Grandmama jersey back there
I
somewhere.
think he do got a Larry Johnson jersey up there. And he got some Panthers gear over there. That nigga be wolfing, man. That,
Mhm.
that motherfucker a fan. He don't be fanning like the rest of us be.
He be trying to do what I do with the Sixers.
Try to play it low key.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
So I didn't know y'all was as bad as y'all was last year. I
just
didn't know
think
y'all only won 24 games.
I just think it's okay to be a fan. It's
Damn,
just
Chris, how
keeping
you
it
come at me like that?
No, not no bad way. Like
real about the team, you know?
they pulled the record up, and I was like, damn, I really thought like
Nobody
did
was
better than that.
playing. No, you gotta your starters gotta play. What you say,
True.
Dom? I'm sorry, your mic went in and out.
I just think it's fine to be a fan of a team. You know, you just have to keep it real about your team.
Yeah.
Can't like
This is how Bell keeps it real. He just fucking shuns them and insults them for days on end.
Who got a recap?
Sound like a Philly fan.
Recap what?
Oh, y'all talking about me?
Oh.
Y'all still think I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan? No,
You are.
Oh, real
no,
quick.
I'm not. I'm just from North Carolina, man.
For the comment on screen, T-Bird.
likes the attention, guys, of us
Huh?
questioning his fandom.
Nah,
T-Bird. Cooper Flag went 1 to Dallas. Dylan Harper went 2 to San Antonio. VJ Edgecombe went 3 to Philly. Con Knueppel went 4 to Charlotte. And Ace Bailey just got drafted 5th to Utah. And that's where we are so far. Washington is on the clock, and the pick is in.
Listen,
thinking
I feel like I owe y'all explanation. It's not that I'm a Hornets fan.
The pick. I got the pick.
Trey Johnson.
Oh,
Trey
yeah,
Johnson. No, I'm guessing Trey Johnson.
Oh, it's Trey Johnson.
All right.
Trey Johnson to Washington.
That's a good school. Wait a minute. Don't they got what's the name over there?
They just traded Poole for they traded Poole for
they got CJ
McCollum,
Chris Middleton, and I just seen the graphic earlier today. I don't know what Washington is doing. I think Mel, you had said it on our show the other day. I think that there are certain teams in the NBA that are just permanent dumpsters.
Yeah, that's what they are. No, seriously, it has to be a dumpster somewhere for it to operate. It just has to be. Somebody has to be a vacuum cleaner.
Because this is crazy.
No, it has to be a vacuum cleaner. Okay, you can get all our minority hires. You hire all the black coaches, and then you can get all the throwaway players and house them there just to make it work. But these other franchises, they're getting the superstars. I'm sorry, because they know what to do with them.
So
and they got the money to spend on them and stuff like that. Like, you know, they keep it going. They have to have it that way. No, notice nobody has hired more black coaches than like the Atlanta Hawks. Like, even when it's far as front office and stuff like that, the Atlanta Hawks hired Dominique Wilkins as a GM at one point, or president. I don't know what his role was. Grant Hill is part owner. Like Charlotte, Atlanta, all those teams down south. Hey, you get the front office minorities and the dumpster fires for players and and the superstars that ain't gonna take no team nowhere. You get all that. And if you ever look up and get a Kobe, you better trade him ASAP.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My guess was Knueppel was gonna probably go like 7 or 8.
Dog. Knueppel, listen, Knueppel, the first mock draft ever done, Knueppel was going to Charlotte.
Really?
And it's never been different.
For real?
Like, they was like, everybody was telling you Knueppel to Charlotte. That's exactly where he's going. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
That's crazy.
Now, what's going on in New Orleans? What direction do they go?
They got Joe Dumars, so Joe Dumars gonna be moved. Like New Orleans might be the first trade during the draft. They just got Jordan Poole.
Still got BI, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Joe Dumars claimed he likes Zion, and he already had a meeting with him. I don't really think that Joe Dumars
knows who Zion is yet.
Nah, I don't think that he is fooled by BS. So that first meeting he had with Zion, I think he's seen who Zion really is. And I don't know if he gives Zion a chance. I think Zion probably get traded this summer too. I really don't think he'll give Zion a chance.
I don't think so either. I mean, why would he give him a chance? He's had a chance.
You didn't get this man. I mean,
he's had how many chances? Like, to me, it's just like at work, right? You know, when you have to write somebody up, by this point, I don't believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When people ask me, they're like, hey, you know, like, does this mean I'm going to get fired? I always let them know, like, probably. If we're at this point, it's because I mean, I don't believe in you at this point. So no, I don't think you can make it if I'm writing you up, you know? So with Zion, they put all these restrictions on him. Obviously, they don't trust him that he's going to do what he needs to do.
See, y'all seeing this on screen. This is why I like Trey Johnson better than Edgecombe. I really like shot creators and shot makers, man. I really do.
He's good.
This dude might be everything we thought Markelle Fultz was gonna be.
I do think offensively he's a notch above Edgecombe, but I think underrating Edgecombe's offense just a little bit.
He can go.
Why is everybody saying you guys with the Raptors?
I've been studying Edgecombe.
When the fuck did that happen?
I think he'll be fine.
Did we miss something?
Chris lost.
Zion to Brooklyn.
What we miss, Chris?
What did we miss?
Chris lost. I don't know what he's looking at on his phone. Chris, what happened?
When the hell did BI get traded to Toronto?
That happened?
Bro, everybody in the comments been saying BI has been in Toronto. I just looked it up. He's in Toronto.
When did that happen?
It must have happened during the
When the hell did that happen?
That must have been the most quiet.
Yo, chat. When Kay said that happened mid-season, they never broke that news.
Well, he was injured. He was injured.
Wasn't he hurt?
He was injured. That's why we did talk about that.
Visa the Great. Nobody likes him in Utah. They don't even make sense. Like somebody, Charlotte needs to be studied.
Okay, so no BI, no CJ McCollum. Is this full-blown rebuild now in New Orleans?
Wait, so Mel, did you give your basketball reason as to why Charlotte, like, you know, I'm talking about from like the organization?
Oh, with this pick in general, and this pick in particular, no, I just think that I mean, basketball wise, I just think that they believe when the reports came out that Ace Bailey wants the ball. And he didn't want to play in Charlotte. He didn't want to play behind Brandon Miller and LaMelo. So I think they fell for it. First of all, I don't think they had a shot. I don't think they thought they had a shot at Ace Bailey at first. Right? Because Ace Bailey just recently became a guy that dropped out. He was number 3 everywhere. Right behind Dylan Harper and Cooper Flagg. He was going number 3 to San Antonio. But then everybody started saying San Antonio kind of likes no, not San Antonio. Who had number 3? Philly. But yeah, he was going to Philly number 3. That's where he was going. So nobody thought Charlotte had a chance at Ace. That just came out like last week. Oh shoot, Ace might be falling. So I think Charlotte always had old boy on their big board, and they just never. I mean, if he didn't go work out for Charlotte, they was like, well, if we can't see a player work out, like we can't make no pick. What if he's hurt? I don't know.
Guess so nobody came across my Twitter feed.
What?
Number 4 pick in NBA draft to the Charlotte Hornets. Knueppel. It literally just popped up.
Twitter be late as hell.
It does.
I be getting notifications from like 2 days ago. Like,
secondhand embarrassment, man.
hey, I'm gonna get you that Knueppel jersey too, Mel. Throw it up. Throw it up the background.
I'll take it.
The Charlotte Hornet pick. Literally, as soon as that happened, I literally thought of the song. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Knueppel.
Now, you know what? I'm a because you can customize jerseys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a Hornets jersey and I'm gonna put Bailey's name on the back just for you.
You can suck my Knueppel. How about that?
I just wonder why do you think Mel's having such a strong reaction? How could you?
Man, it's just because they just keep doing the same thing, man. Right, I just want to see them. I just want to see them break the cycle.
Right there, that's a true fan.
I mean,
they had an opportunity to get. I'm pissed at anybody who passed on Ace Bailey at the number 4 pick. I would be pissed.
So pissed that you invited Chris to your Knueppel.
It was wild.
Comment whether you like it or not. Here's a comment from one of my videos. Whether you like it or not, Clark is the face of the league, and it's not even close.
That's what you said.
She doesn't have to be the best, but she is the face, and nothing is changing it. I'm gonna send y'all a picture of what he looked like. His name is Chuat.
Oh, okay.
Very.
Come on, Maluach, center.
Oh, they picked him.
Going to Phoenix. That's not a bad pick for Phoenix.
I actually like that pick.
It's a great pick because they need a fucking big man.
I like Maluach.
That's not bad for Phoenix. I love it. I love it. Good job, Devin Booker. I'm excited for some of these teams and how they go shape out, man. There's a lot going on this summer.
The
a lot
Charlotte
of trades.
Hornets are trading center Mark Williams to the Phoenix Suns for the number 29 pick in tonight's draft and the 2029 first round pick.
Who cares, Charlotte?
Wait, what?
Like, you already messed the draft up. You already messed the draft up, man. This is worse than your Michael Kidd-Gilchrist pick. This is worse than your Amika Okafor pick when Dwight Howard was there. This is worse than your Adam Morrison pick. Like this is worse than your Cody Zeller pick. Like, you keep picking the same dudes: Cody Zeller, Adam Morrison.
Wait, so now with Phoenix getting another center and Mark Williams, and they just drafting Kaman Maluach, you think Bo might be on the move?
Bo might be a free agent. Check and see if he's a free agent. And they don't see Bo as a center anyway. They treat him like a wing that's a forward.
So what was that trade, Chris? It was Mark Williams.
Mark Williams to the Suns for tonight's number 29 pick and a 2029 first round pick.
Okay.
Well, they had a Mike Williams for Dalton Connect trade. I guess they wanted Dalton Connect so bad they felt like Knueppel was just like him, so they went and got him. Oh yeah, Frank Kaminsky. Now I didn't mind that pick. I thought Frank was a good pick. I was fooled by that. I thought Frank was going to work harder to be a good player.
Cedric.
I like the Frank Kaminsky pick. I ain't even mad at that one. But the Adam Morrison and the Cody Zeller and the Amika Okafor. I mean, it's so many more, man. Man, the worst one
was Gordon Hayward with Hornets.
Yeah,
he was, but he didn't get drafted by him.
He was drafted by Utah, I believe.
Utah.
Okay.
I'm about to pull up this pick from the 90s, y'all. This one was the worst one. Let me pull up Charlotte's history of picks. That was a pick from the 90s that they picked. Was the worst. I think it was like this power forward from Indiana. Brother, I'm telling you, this was the worst one. Let me find out his name.
So why you do that? Cedric Coward just got picked by Portland, but Memphis owns the rights, so he'll be going to Memphis. Forward. Didn't y'all didn't draft what's our boy name? Tyler Hansbrough?
I'm about to blow y'all mind. I'm about to blow y'all mind with this pick from the 90s. This is when it started. What year was this? This gonna blow y'all mind. Let me find this dude name. This is when it started right here. Yo.
Indiana got it.
Yo, somebody pull up the 2001 NBA draft.
I got you. Hold tight.
And I want y'all to look at this. I thought it was the 90s. That was the 2001 draft, the dude from Indiana. Oh, my God. They picked George Zedek in 95 from UCLA. Lord, I think he played with the O'Bannon brothers. Lord have mercy, that was bad. But, hey, the 2001 draft pick for the Hornets. Look up the whole draft. See who went after this dude.
2001?
Yeah, 2001. I don't remember who was in that draft, but I remember
I was in New Orleans at this time, right? Or they were still Charlotte?
No, still Charlotte.
Why can't I see your name on here?
Dang, that's the year I joined the Navy. 2001.
What pick did y'all have?
Haston, like 16.
Kirk Haston. Have y'all ever heard of him?
Who the heck is that?
Brother, I'm telling you. I was so mad because this was when I was a Hornets fan.
Jason Collins, Zach Randolph, Brendan Haywood, Gerald Wallace, Jamal Tinsley, Tony Parker, Gilbert Arenas, Brian Scalabrine.
Kirk Haston, dog. I was so mad, dog. I was so mad.
Samuel Dallenberg like that. That's
all these motherfuckers is after that pick.
You know Kirk Haston? Have you ever seen him play?
Never heard of him.
Dominic, you see what I'm saying? Like I think that Charlotte has to do this. Like this is their role in the league.
Samuel Dallenberg, I remember him.
And it's the same thing that I feel about the Knicks. Like, you know, we're not necessarily meant to win. We're meant to like just be in the mix. You know, we're meant to be great fans. Like, you know, certain teams are just known for certain things. So,
but every now and then they know they got to feed you though.
Right.
Every now and then we got to give you something.
Right. Like the Knicks couldn't be the bottom of everybody's shoe for 20 years. We had to do something at some point, you know?
Kirk Haston, though.
I know.
Look him up.
Have y'all ever heard that name?
But but Mel, maybe you guys are just known for, you know, like going after the Klondike bars, you know? Who would you say this person was?
A power forward from Indiana named Kirk Hastings or Kirk Hastings.
I didn't even see him.
I watched college basketball. He
kill somebody.
I watched college basketball all throughout the 90s, so I knew almost every player going up to the 2000s. And so when they drafted him, I didn't even know who he was.
But if you think, right, so look at Caitlin Clark, what that fan said. She doesn't have to be the best. She's the face of the league, whether we like it or not. Right? She doesn't have to be the best. She's the face of the league, whether we like it or not. Right?
That's what you said.
And there were years that even like LeBron James, he didn't necessarily have to be the best player in the league, but he was still the face of the league, right? It didn't really matter. And so, you know, I just think maybe Charlotte wants to be known for finding that, you know, that great white hype. You know,
bro, they drafted a dude at number 16 that played 15 games the first year.
But if the thought
12 games the next year and was out of the league after that.
But if the thought process is that he doesn't have to be good, he could be, you know, somebody anyway, and maybe bring excitement to their, like, did you see what happened with McConnell? He was a sensation during the finals. We didn't hear anything about this person throughout the season. NBA finals rolls around. He's Indiana's hero. Right? He was the media darling for that series. I'm just saying, and like where, like, but is he actually good? I don't know.
TJ is different though, because the Sixers, I think, drafted him, and we loved him over here. So we knew he was going to be like a good role. Like he knows his role. He's a good player.
The same thing he's doing in Indiana, he was doing in Philly. The same exact thing.
Yeah, same thing.
I'm just saying, you drop Jeremy Lin wherever, his people still, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where that person's going to go. Like if all I'm saying is TJ McConnell's not a starter. You're not gonna call him.
He's not a starter, but that's based on size and shooting ability from the three. And I think his shooting ability from the three is because he's small. You know what I mean? But that's the only reason he not a starter. But like, neither is Peyton Pritchard, but we love Peyton Pritchard. He can hoop. Like they belong. They just small. Pritchard's better than McConnell, though.
I'm not saying that they don't belong. I'm just saying that when there's a glimpse of one of them being really great, teams are going to go crazy for them. They're investing so much in them. You know what I'm saying?
But can we do one thing though, Dom? Can we? Because I know you trying to console me and make me feel better, but can we not compare T.J. McConnell to Kurt Haston? Like T.J. McConnell got playing time in the finals in the hoop. Like, please, you can't make me
that many minutes.
You can't make me feel better about Kurt Hastings.
But I'm saying is that what I'm trying to say is that maybe that's what Charlotte is known for. They're known for doing whatever it takes for, they're looking for the one. They're looking for their TJ McConnell. So I'm not necessarily comparing them as players. I'm just saying they're looking for their McConnell. They're looking for the guy. Like, look, he might
diamond in the rough,
but he's gonna put us on the map. He's gonna be our great white hope in Charlotte. Because
they're looking for that diamond in the rough.
He definitely was in the rough.
I was going to say that.
Definitely was in the rough.
I'm just saying there's guys that come and they, if they're a star on your team, they polish you up a bit. They give your team a little bit of polish. LaMelo Ball does not bring that. He's in the post game talking about pause, and they find him.
I love Melo for that though. Hey Chris, what was the name? What was the names that got drafted after Kurt Hastings again? This is funny.
Let me see. I know. Let's see. Michael Bradley, Jason Collins, Zach Randolph, Brendan Haywood, Gerald Wallace, Samuel Dallenberg, Jamal Tinsley, Tony Parker, Gilbert Arenas, Brian Scalabrine.
Dang, that's a lot of names after him.
And I'm just naming the names that I know after that. There's other people in between those other picks, but out of
I would have been okay with Brendan Haywood. I would have been okay with Brendan Haywood, man. At least he, I ain't gonna say he dominated, but at least he did more than hold his own in the ACC at Carolina, right down the street from you. Like you know what he was doing. I'm not blaming them for not knowing what Tony Parker was doing over there in France or wherever he was playing. I'm not blaming you for that. Okay, San Antonio, they had scouts over there. Maybe Charlotte didn't. They didn't have the budget, maybe. But Gilbert Arenas was also, you looking at a 6'4" guard that played off ball and point guard at Arizona and played in the championship. Like, how you missed that?
Why I was trying to find Kirk Hastings or whatever his last name is highlights. I found one highlight,
and it was a rebound, wasn't it?
It was a dunk. It was a dunk and a few, but he's sharing it with other teammates. And it's from his Indiana days. I can't, in this one video, I can't find anything else.
Hey, that's when it started, though. It started with in '95 with Zedek from UCLA. That's when it started, and then everything after that, I was like, every time it was a good player available for them to pick, they never got him. They always went and got something trash.
I mean,
on purpose.
I remember we could have had a couple people with the Knicks, and I think we could have had De'Aaron Fox. We could have had a couple people.
Insane, man.
They showing a video of Ace Bailey after he got picked. He don't look happy.
He not happy. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He is not happy.
That's what I thought. Charlotte should have just took him, man, and tried to make it work. And we can't make it work. Okay, trade. We got the best prospect that was available, and we can trade you for something.
I mean, a warmer climate it snows in Utah.
And he might be I want to say, I just looked it up earlier. I think he would make, it would depend on if he bring his family, but if he comes alone, he would make the 21st black person that lives there.
And that might be a stretch.
Uh,